TWP is one of the most well-known stains on the market today. It's popular with both contractors and DIYers alike. They're known for not flaking or peeling. And did you know that one of these two products contains an ingredient at a surprisingly high level, up to 20% of the total formula? Let's find out which one it is and what that secret ingredient does. Before we go into the differences, let's cover what these two products actually have in common. Both carry fulpet as their mildewcide. This ingredient has been used for decades to prevent mold and mildew from taking hold in the wood. They also both contain a proprietary additive called TWP1. Same concentration in both products. The purpose is undisclosed. And we see both share a supporting solvent package. This is the trimethylbenzene, naphtha, and ethylbenzene. These control penetration, flow, and dry time. So we see the same fungicide, same proprietary additive, same supporting solvents. So the backbone of these two products is nearly identical, but the formula that's built around it is not. As we look at the 100 series, we see that it's 70 to 80% mineral spirits. This is the carrier that thins the product so that it penetrates, then it's going to evaporate off after application. The penetrating binder is linseed oil, which has been used in wood protection for hundreds of years. It soaks into the wood fibers and helps to maintain flexibility as the wood expands and contracts. In the 100 series, linseed oil comes in at 10 to 20%. Now we turn our attention to the 1500 series. The mineral spirits drop to 40 to 50%. Linseed jumps up to 30 to 40%. Less carrier, more binder, significantly more protective material left behind after the solvent evaporates. This is meant to go deep into the wood and stay there. And we see that the volume solids are going to confirm that. 22 to 33% for the 100 series versus the 56 to 59% for the 1500. Nearly double the material staying in the wood. Now, this is what we mentioned at the top of the video. In the 100 series, there's a wax component, paraffin and hydrocarbon waxes at 1 to 5%, and that's disclosed. Wax is going to improve water repellency and make the water bead and shed from off the surface. In the 1500 series, we see that that slot is replaced by something listed only as trade secret, and it's 10 to 20%. And they've specifically chosen not to disclose what that is. Now, it should be noted that trade secret claims on safety documentation is both legal and common in coatings. So this isn't unusual and it's not a red flag. But we said we'd try to figure out what it might be. So let's speculate carefully based on how dramatically the volume's solids have increased and how the performance profile seems to shift. This could reasonably be an additional binder resin or a modified oil component or a water repellent additive system. We can't confirm this in the documentation alone, but something substantial is clearly at work in the 1500 series. The 1500 series also lists iron oxide yellow. This is a pigment that's commonly used for UV resistance in exterior wood coatings. Ultraviolet light is one of the primary drivers of wood degradation and grain outdoor. So this is something that really matters. The clear version of the 100 series contains no UV screening pigments, and this was done intentionally. TWP's own documentation, it states that the clear will allow the wood to gray naturally over time. So if that silver gray patina is what you're after, but you still want that mildew and water protection underneath, the 100 series clear is designed for exactly that purpose. The pigmented version in both lines are going to offer more UV protection than the clear, but the 1500 series is going to lean harder into UV defense overall. One more number that we need to consider here is the VOCs. The 100 series comes in under 550 grams per liter. The 1500 is capped at 350 grams per liter max. And the reason for this is going to be simple. This number here, the linseed oil, as well as the volume solids, is going to directly affect those VOCs. So if you're in a state with strict air quality regulations, or you're just mindful of solvent exposure on job sites, the 1500 series carries a meaningfully lower load. So when should I use each one of these products? The 100 series does a beautiful job if you want a clear coat that's going to gray naturally, yet still give you the protection. Or if you want a proven penetrating oil stain at a more accessible price point. The tinted 100 series is going to be a legitimate option if you want a solid preservation package. If you're looking for more material left behind, stronger UV protection, a lower VOC profile, and a substantially different solids package, the 1500 series is a different animal at the chemistry level. If you made it this far in the video, you truly are a rock star. Do me a favor, go into the comment section and post the word rock star. Let's see how many of them we can get. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.